Sunny Radio, where it's always in the 80s. Thank you so much for joining us on a Friday. We've got a special guest joining us here. Every Friday, we try to shine the sunny spotlight on the Sioux Empire United Way and the different organizations that are affected by your contribution to the Sioux Empire United Way. Today, we have Lynn Cooley, and she's joining us from a group called Lunch is Served. And Lynn, how are you?
I'm great this morning. Thank you, John.
Well, thank you for chatting with us here. Now, first of all, let's talk about Lunch is Served. How long has this group been around?
It's been around for 10 years. We celebrated our 10th anniversary in September. It was started by the Sioux Falls Ministerial Association.
Well, thank you guys for doing what you do. And I'm reading here that 27,466 nutritious midday meals were created last year, just in 1 year, holy cow, for the working poor. So that's a lot of meals, 27,466 meals. Think about any restaurant would be happy to serve that many meals in a year. And you guys are doing this, and it's a nonprofit. That's really cool.
Yeah, we're trying to help out those folks who are working temporary or day-to-day jobs, and maybe after they've paid for necessities such as gas and rent and utilities, there's not a lot of money left over for things that are considered luxuries, such as a sack lunch at the noontime.
So how did you guys decide to start this? Where did the concept come from for the group Lunch is Served?
Well, like I said, the Ministerial Association identified that group of folks who are working. It's estimated that 80% of people who fall under the poverty line are working and trying to provide for their families. So the group wanted to give those folks a little bit of encouragement to keep working, and employers tell them that the lunches help people stay alert and focused on their work.
And I'm seeing here in the info, it says a survey says that about 58% would not get lunch during the day if these lunches were not provided. And I used my calculator because I'm not that smart when it comes to math, Lynn. And that's over 100 meals a day, because I just divided the number by 52 weeks and then divided that by 5. And it's over 100 meals a day you guys are doing. So that's got to be a lot of work to do it. How many people help you do this?
Well, twice a week we get a group of volunteers together. It takes about 12 to 15 volunteers at a time. And we work out of Emmanuel Baptist Church. And, so twice a week we have our great groups of volunteers who come together. And we have groups come from schools, churches, businesses. We have a lot of great groups that come and help us.
If somebody would like to help, are you guys seeking volunteers still?
Fortunately, we are pretty booked until the summertime, but you can go on our website, which is www.lunchisserved.org, and there's a calendar on there, and you can see on there the dates that are open when we need volunteers for packing.
Very nice. LunchIsServed.org. Now, how have you guys benefited from being a part of the Sioux Empire United Way?
Well, the United Way provides about 40% of our budget. Otherwise, we are relying on grants and donations that come in, sporadically as I can apply for them and receive them. So the United Way is a great source of funding that we know will always be there for us.
Very nice. And it's amazing that you are able to do what you're able to do. And think about the number of people that you're impacting, over 100 meals every single day that you're able to feed people. And without that, there'd be a lot of hungry people. And as I'm looking through here, it says the recipients noted that the lunches provided impact their attitude, their stamina, and their work performance, their attention span, and their self-esteem. So think about the difference in each and every life that's impacted right now if you guys weren't able to provide those meals. So thank you for doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure. It's important to us to be able to serve all.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to visit with me. Again, the website is lunchisserved.org. And Lynn, thank you again for chatting with me today.
Okay, thanks. And you can also check us out on Facebook. Facebook.
Oh, there you go. We'll send them to Facebook, like them, and then you can also, if you want to maybe learn more about serving with Lunch is Served, on their website, LunchIsServed.org. Like Lynn was saying a little bit ago, there's a calendar there. And I want to give you another website too, folks, because if you're listening right now and you're saying, I want to help contribute to stuff like this, every week we shine the sunny spotlight on a different organization that's touched by the Sioux Empire United Way. And your contribution there can make a huge impact all over the Sioux Empire. And it's just got this ripple effect where it just seems to go further and further and further. So if you'd like to maybe make a contribution, you can go to their website, SEUW.org. That stands for Sioux Empire United Way. So SEUW.org. Thanks for listening to Sunny Radio on a Friday morning.